What's good, y'all? What's going on? What's good, y'all? Let's come on in the room. I decided to do this one early. Um, since I didn't get nobody to contribute to tonight's show at midnight, I was going to do it later, but I'm going to go ahead and get this off me now because I got other things I have to get done. But I wanted to be on here for a little bit, at least an hour with you guys. I wanted to kind of talk about some real serious shit, man. I mean, shit that's just been on my mind and just in my spirit. And to all the guys that are visionaries and builders, uh, that that can relate to what I'm going to talk about today. Um, so come on in. What's good, y'all? What's going on, man? This gonna be DeAndre. Appreciate the cash app, man. Appreciate it, bro. But it's gonna be a serious conversation tonight. So if you guys are not really, y'all want to be entertained and uh, this is not gonna be the show for y'all tonight. This is some real shit, man. It's really it's been on my heart, been on my spirit. But this is some it's a grown man kind of thing. But peace to y'all in the chat. Peace to you guys in the chat. Oh, you say you been on my playback. That's what's up, man. Miss talking to you, bro. Miss seeing you around. Mhm. Yeah, I know it's been tough, man. It's been tough on a lot of us, man. And uh, like even like tonight, I'm gonna kind of talk about some real shit tonight. It's one of them shows tonight. It's one of them shows. But I'm trying to get off of here by within an hour because I had some other shit I had to do. I wanted to do it later so I can go long, but I had to get some shit done. Um, like I said, since I gave people a chance to support it, But I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna do it now so I can get my other work done later. While I'm in the mode. So I'm gonna go right into it, man. Listen, I use the icon of Yay because I understand his language as an artist. I understand his language as a father. I understand his language of not being perfect. But it's not about him tonight. I mean, it's about that, you know, that artist. I used him as that because it's something that I want to express as an architect or visionary. But this is extremely from a flow of consciousness, and this is really for myself as well. Mainly, I wanted to get this off, and maybe it would touch those that are listening. But just the last few weeks, man, I come down from my show in New York, which was a great success. And I want to still thank everybody that supported that project. Was really a blessing to have you guys support that project, and it was a great success, man. And thank you guys again. But I want to just get into everything, man. As far as when you are a visionary, and particularly as a black man, it's important to understand that as a visionary, you don't necessarily have to be a artist. You have other talents because you are a melanated man, and the vibration now is changing, is heightening, and the universe is really pulling us to be our best selves. And it's crazy because I've been saying this for a very long time. Those have been following my channel. I've been giving out some major league game to help you guys be your best self. I'm not the probably best orator on YouTube, without a doubt. But I'm a guy that been there, done it all, that a lot of these guys are just getting to, which is why I can call out the shit fucking years in advance. What did I tell you guys last week about? You're gonna see more videos of brothers talking about how they trying to emasculate black men and da da da, the agenda of this. How many videos have you guys seen since I told you about that? And my take is, as black men, why the fuck are we continually, and I don't even really mean to curse tonight, which is crazy, but I'm just gonna let it out. I can predict that because a lot of us, we don't have nothing else to talk about. We don't have nothing else to look forward to. And a lot of you guys follow a lot of these YouTubers, and some I actually like, but it's like their channels now are so monotony. They're not switching it up for themselves. I told you guys that they're going to be talking about how they're trying to feminize black men. They're going to be showing articles. How many YouTubers have already done that since I've told you guys this is what we're going to do? And a lot of these YouTubers know who I am, but not one of them have asked to interview me about the clothes. And I'm not mad about that, guy. This is not what that is. I'm just saying that we are complacent as a people, and we have fallen so fucking low at this point that it's depression. as an artist and as an architect, you ask yourself, what is it all for? I don't do this for money. I've already had grave success early in my life. So you got brothers on here now flaunting their little money and shit that they bought. This is where we at. I don't flaunt shit. I probably got way more shit than most of these dudes got. I just poured over $100 some thousand into my clothing brand on my own. I didn't ask no GoFundMe to do that, other than to do the show, help me get the show done, and y'all saw the results of that. But I haven't asked you guys to support none of that shit, none of these projects. I'm not trying to be YouTube famous, but I see so many of these men, and I'm seeing the problem. We just we're not in alignment with something greater than ourselves. And it's all good, y'all. I'm not, listen, man, this is not about me tonight. I was just saying how I'm using myself as an example of trying to push forward to show y'all something different. And I'm showing y'all footage. I'm showing y'all videos that me doing it, different cultures, different places, amongst the whites, amongst the Latinos, amongst the international community, amongst the Arabs. I've been presenting these things to you guys. So it ain't like I'm just on here fucking talking shit. But I'm gonna tell you, when I sit in my new studio in this quiet place, alone, I think about my kids, my sons. I think about how that was stripped away from me to be able to show them how to ride their bike, their first bike ride, and show them things, an extension of me, taking them to the woods and let them running around the lake and doing shit that my father did with me. Now that I have more money than my dad had, so I can do more than what my father did. You know, my dad did his best, without a doubt. He get on my nerves like shit, but he did his best. And I respect that and admire that. But that was stripped away from me. And I sit here and watch black men falling and slipping away with this system that's devouring our men. Our women are totally gone at this point. I don't even understand why we even having conversations about them and with them. What is the fucking point? But I constantly see videos of the same topics. But me on my channel, I present receipts of actually out and about, not just having fun. It's work shit, building shit, cultivating shit. But it does lead to a form of depression because you sit in your quiet room Now, I could be having bitches and fucking and all, but I'm past that. That's not a goal. That's not a chief aim for me anymore. It never really was. Even when I was, guess, in the blue pill phase, it never really was. But whatever. But you sit here and yeah, you do get depressed. You have these moments, which I can understand why a lot of artists go through these moments. Which you do have uh, some real dark thoughts. There's an extreme to that as well. And don't worry, guys, I'm not saying myself, meaning that I would harm myself. No. But I can understand how we can get to that position because you sit here and I miss my sons. I miss those things that were stripped away from me from this bullshit system and society, this fucking culture. And you looking at all this decay around you. Everything is in fucking decay. And yes, I do enjoy my solitude, which is how I'm able to get as much stuff done as I do. I'm in the process now of launching the new school, my online school. I have a few people that were interested again. So I'm gonna relaunch that. That's coming up. Been working on that. I'm meeting with people to get that done. It's like it's constant. I dropped my new fragrance. And it's crazy because I look and I see I was gonna screenshot it, but it's a white guy that supports me like a motherfucker. He shared the shit, he shared it and he buys things like it's crazy. And I'm like, I don't have the same energy from now. I do have some brothers in here that are. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying I don't have the same energy overall as black men. I'm like, what the fuck is this about, man? Why are we I want us to win. It's not about do $100, $30. I ain't tripping off of that. I'm saying I want us to be excited about the winners. Because I know when I was growing up, I used to be excited to see black men winning. I didn't even understand none of that shit. I used to just be happy and had lots of respect for black men, yo. I wanted to be these guys, my counselors, my mentors that taught me how to play basketball, punch me in my chest, not like to kill me, but just grab me up and man me up. I appreciated those things. Money can't buy that. It really changed my life. But as I sit here and predict and watch the decay of our men chasing bitches constantly, 24/7, we're not a part of nothing bigger than ourselves. We're not interested in nothing else bigger than ourselves. We just loop the same shit over and over again. And I remember when I used to come home from work, when my third oldest, my middle son, shout out to Noah, wherever he's at, uh, he used to look forward to me coming home. That was like a good thing for me. I'd be working the salon all day. And I used to love seeing him, man. When I come home, sometimes he'd be asleep, but then he'd be waiting for me to come home. He'd be like, that was a big thing for him. He'd come down like, Dad, I'm like, hey, what's up, boy? And I come, he's get underneath me and shit, like, and that used to make me feel good, man. Like, that was my boy, man. Like, you know, uh, but now he's fucking a teenager now, guys. Go figure. He's like 16. I haven't seen him since he was 6. But all that shit was stripped away from me. But you as a man has to figure that shit out and work through it. You got to work through that pain. You have to work through that uh just that cycle of ups and downs of thinking about your children, and you have to fight that off and still be creative and still go out here and win and still go out here with no fucking support. You got to still figure that shit out. So I think about my boys in the midst of me creating the way I do. But I ask myself the one question: what is it all worth? What is this all about? Because I'm not doing it for money. Man, you start doing anything for money, man. All these motherfuckers on here doing shit for money, man. And right there, they're losing. They really be telling y'all that money really changes. It changes certain things. Yes, it does. Don't get me wrong. It really actually does. It helps in this life. But at the highest level, that ain't what makes you happy. It ain't fulfilling. I was fulfilled seeing my son light up when he seen me come home. That wasn't money. That wasn't about fucking money. And seeing him interact with his brothers and taking my sons on these little excursions and letting them just kind of run wild and just be boys. But now we have an agenda where they just completely have went to complete destruction. We got the NAACP shit with Dwayne fucking Wade and his daughter, daughter is celebrated with that demonic black bitch next to his side. That is the traditional black family as of today. Some degenerate shit. And I think about my sons. I think about them having to navigate through this shit right now, without the anchor of their father that knows how to navigate through it, knows what he's looking at, knows how to get it done, and stand 10 toes down, uncompromising father that is doing it. But they don't have that example in the house daily. It's not about the bitch. So I'm posing these questions to myself. That I don't do this shit for money. I'm showing y'all my receipts. But it's tough when you're a visionary and a creative person, when you are in these solitude spaces, because your mind, your spirit is yearning for something outside of yourself. And that outside of myself is my sons, my boys. That is a piece of me that's going to be left here. Hopefully, they'll still be here when I'm gone. But you had no say in their rearing. That's an extension of you. That's what makes men go. That's what makes you thrive. This is why the passport bros exist, because they're trying to have families overseas, which I get. Like I said, I don't knock them. I guess people know that by now. Um, hopefully they do. I don't knock the brothers, but I also see past that piece is that I'm working on some things now to I'm going to be presenting overseas, hopefully within the next 12 months to the year, getting some stuff done here first. But in 2024, hopefully, so when I deal with women overseas at this point, which I've done, I want to show you guys really what we're supposed to be doing with them. I want to show y'all how to really do it the proper way. Because I want more past me and fulfilling my dick joy. If you thinking about fulfillment of yourself just right now, you're thinking too fucking small. I'm sorry to a lot of people that disagree with that. But over here, I'm talking to visionaries, architects, founders, and superior men. I've been looking at artist documentaries. One in particular, Jackson Pollock, famous artist. He passed away. Very talented artist. And I was just looking at one of his stories and how he used to just express himself just through the art of. People thought it was like just paint splats everywhere, but the shit was phenomenal. The shit that he would do. But I understand that feeling. It comes out in expression. You're expressing that paint splats of the emotions you go through, the triggered emotions. That's what makes art so beautiful. But we're looking at a society today where our school systems are fucked up. You can't even go to a decent restaurant anymore because you got a lot of women that's behind it and running shit. Your franchises are falling apart. This is in major cities too, y'all. You're looking at a complete decay of society here. Well, within that decay, you have your children. I'm looking at my oldest son. He came over with my grandson, and my oldest son is like a fucking child, man. And I love him to death. But I'm just hurt to see what he has become. Talented kid. But I think back of me trying to show him man things to develop him, and how everybody was against me. My own father, oh man, you shouldn't be so hard on. Everybody had everything to say. But when I was in here with him the other day, well, this past week, just looking at him, and I'm saying he looks so frail. And by the way, that's my son in those pictures, the last few I posted, with the "This Is War" T-shirt on. By the way, that's my oldest son. If y'all seen that in my community tab, but what's up, Joe Sharpford, man? You said that's some painful shit to hear. Yeah, it's what's up, Ship? It's it's tough. And it's really hard for me to really even express right now how I'm really feeling. And I think the reason being, some of you men have to be there to really understand what I'm saying. And I think some of you that don't have kids wouldn't really understand what I'm saying right now. Uh, but that's okay. Which is why I say, truly, your essence is supposed to be poured into something more than yourself. Then you will actually feel what I'm telling you. Otherwise, shit would just be entertainment. What's up, Joe Sharp? Stuff would be just entertainment. And we're going to repeat this cycle over and over again every fucking day, 24/7. What a bitch said, what the bitches are saying, why they doing what they doing. It's going to be continued every fucking day. And you have innovators in these circles as black men, but they're not pushed to the front. I still want to do these interviews. Now I got the space to do it, which is what I've been setting up. That's another thing. I've been setting up my space. I've been getting all the stuff in order, trying to get this computer stuff. My damn printer just went out, working on that. It's constant. The Virginia Fashion Week coming up in April, working on that. Guys, I do a fucking lot over here. This is why sometimes I just do a stream just to get shit off my chest. It's therapy for me. Shout out to Black Graham. This is therapy. You say you was referring to the Gabrielle Union speech. Oh yeah, man, that shit was fucking horrible, man. But I appreciate you brothers listening, man. Like, um, I didn't really, like I said, I didn't give a fuck who came in tonight. I didn't care. If I had one person in here listening, I didn't give a fuck. I really don't. I am done, man. Uh, I'm at a place now that uh, it's a lot of things in my life that it's there's some great things going on, but at the same time, it's like the better they get, it's like the worse sometimes it feels. It's like kind of a weird place. It's like it's kind of still an emptiness there, and I'm talking this out too. Uh, Again, I'm not perfect, but I think that as a man in this society, there will be a hole when you see decay. A wise man will have what they say. I think it said in the Bible. There will be some anger. If you okay with what's going on, there's a problem. Because just the little things you can smile at people and just casual conversation. People are fucking weird, man. Sometimes I just test it. When I'm out, I just do it. I just do some random shit like, "Hey, how you doing?" No, a female. They be looking like, "Huh?" I'm like, How's your day going?" Uh, uh, okay. Like it's like weird, man. It's just fucking weird. Like, is everything all good? You ain't smiling. What's up? Well, I mean, and they just get weird, man. They just get fucking weird, man. I'm not even trying to holler. This could just be any chick. Chick work behind the fucking counter at what was that the other day? I was at the little chicken spot. What was it? Oh, Popeye. I went and got some damn tenders. I know I ain't supposed to be eating that shit, but every now and then them joints be good. But um, this Latino chick, she wasn't. She's just the typical. She's like a worker. You know the worker Latino look. No disrespect, but y'all know what I'm talking about. It wasn't nothing to look her or nothing. So I was just like, "How you doing?" And she looked up like, "I'm okay." Like, "How's your day? You doing all right?" She was just like, and it wasn't nobody in there, so I wasn't holding up the line or nothing. But it's just like people are fucking dead, man. Dead the fuck. Now they'll lay on their back, dick and pussy. They'll do that. But do you want to be fucking dead women, man? This is where we at. They have no future. They ain't even think about. You hear women that don't even want kids. Like, what the fuck is that about? They don't even want account responsibility of rearing a child. That's what they're designed to do, to carry on humankind. They don't even want to do that now. Hey, what's up? You say you tune in from UK. My UK brothers, shout out to y'all. Man, the women are gone, man. Y'all gotta understand they're gone. Like it's like sometimes you just gotta you have to pulse check yourself that you don't get caught in it. See, a lot of these men that's on these spaces, they don't pulse check themselves. They're too tuned into the bitch. But like I said, I do it for me. I'm like, hey, how you doing? What's going on? How's your day? If the bitch acts weird and walks away, I don't give a fuck. That don't bother me. My feelings ain't hurt. I'm not rejected. I don't care. Don't and a lot of people are telling you guys don't cola pro, and that's not cola. Sometimes as a humankind, black male, you have to be more in tune with your environment and yourself. So sometimes I'm not saying you go out the way to do that. No, but engage every now and then just to check the pulse of yourself. That you're not falling to be the same cold, dead being walking around lifeless. I think some of these guys are giving you some fucked up advice, but you can take it or leave it. I'm just saying, man, we're at a critical point right now. We're at a critical place as black men. Things are shifting. And you don't want to be the motherfucker that's on the run. And see, guys, I'm talking to myself as well. This is why it's touching some of you, because I'm talking to me. You are me. I've said this before. I'm you. But those that are living, those that see vision, those that inspire past themselves, those that want greater for their children, those are the men I'm talking to, those men. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm talking to my people to get some stuff straight on my passport. Cause I even got some tax shit. Shit, I can tell y'all that I got to get off too. That's major from my salon days. I had to get that. So we working hard to get. I'm about to take care of that shit. And but I'm gonna show. And see, I'm doing it for reasons beyond me. I'm looking at a culture in some of these places that are dying as well. But you have to be the light because people, they're looking, them feminine principal broads in Colombia, DR, most niggas is going just to fuck. Let's keep it a buck. And I'm not fucking managing your dick. I don't care. I get it. I'm saying the universe beyond your dick. That feminine energy is looking for instruction. So once men like me, once men like other you guys land in these places, you have vision that can take these countries of these feminine principles that want to acquiesce to a visionary, to want to acquiesce to something, excuse me, uh, beyond a feeling. They want to be a part of that reconstruction. So I'm saying, as black men, that is our fucking duty. Not to keep doing repetitive videos about hoes. Now, y'all niggas love that shit. I get it. Black men love shit like that because it keeps us in the box. It keeps us safe. It keeps us not really having to do shit. Man, I appreciate it, man. I support you, man. Keep spitting that fire, man. Yeah, man, you right. Why these hoes? I'd be reading the super chats. I'd be saying, man, this is where we at. You said kids not wanting to have kids these days. Yeah, man. If you just look, a lot of these chicks are saying that, especially here. I think you in the UK, especially here in the States. Brothers in the chat can tell you that. Uh, if you familiar with Kevin Samuel's show, a lot of them say that they don't know if they want to have kids. I've seen plenty of broads saying that. I know women right now that I dealt with in the past don't have no fucking kids. They in their fucking late 30s, almost 40. Chasing career. And them bitches wind up doing nothing. Yeah, black women be having kids because they're fucking. You understand? So if you're fucking, you're just going to get pregnant. You'll wind up getting pregnant if you're just fucking. I'm saying intentionally having kids for family. That's my point. Let me go back and rewind it. For the people in the back, that's a little slow. I'm talking about intentionally having children for family, rearing children for family, not just getting fucked and getting pregnant. No, I ain't talking about that. Yeah, they're doing that. Yeah. Listen, man, these chicks, some of them taking birth control, but a lot of these bras, man, they ain't on no shit, man. Y'all niggas need to think. The society is collapsing. So they're gonna latch on to a nigga that got now they're gonna get abortions if she feel like ain't no future with your ass. Again, no vision. So if she feel like ain't no vision or future with your ass, even if the bitch don't be with you, but if she sees something in you, she'll gonna have that fucking child. Trust me. Like my baby mother did, the fourth one. She was with me, buttered me up. I said, okay, she about family, Latino. I was like, okay, cool. I told y'all a story about her. Bitch got pregnant basically after she had the kids. She just basically dipped on me. So y'all see what I'm saying? But I'm glad I did this stream tonight. You said to keep it real. They no longer they no longer mating. They're breeding at this point. Yeah, you're right. It's a shame. They're breeding more slaves for the plantation. Exactly. That's true. And again, I want you guys to really start thinking past yourself, meaning not to protect yourself. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm saying you be so immersed on being a part of something greater than yourself and pouring that into that, which is going to make you better as a man. It's going to make you better as a human being. And I'm going to tell you, it's great fulfillment in that. And also, it regulates those uh, wasteful sexual urges that you may have with a useless bitch. Like Thinking Man's Templar said, he said, man, he said, at this point, it's just having sex is like fucking glorified sit ups and push ups. And I think as I'm talking to you guys, I believe my baby mama is calling me as we're talking. I blocked her. She used a private number. But think about the irony of that. I haven't heard from this bitch. Now, she could be listening to the stream, but think about that for a second. Yeah, it's definitely her because she's calling back to back. But look how that goes. Deep shit, ain't it? Y'all sitting here witnessing this shit. She gonna keep calling. Y'all can probably hear the phone buzzing. And she's going to probably do it again. But you're calling me why at this point? Yep. I don't know if y'all can hear it. She's calling. That's how. This is what I'm saying, man. Look at how this worked tonight. Some wild shit, right? The bitch won't stop calling. And the irony is, I'm in the zone talking to you brothers, and this is it's just so fucking weird, man. This is how you know it's spiritual. This is how you fucking know. Appreciate the super chat, Joseph. Appreciate you, fam. Just crazy how life is, man. It really is. It's just crazy, man. You said be careful. You don't trust that. What you mean? What you mean by that? Sh- She's calling again from a different number. This is some wild shit, y'all. I can't make this shit up. Now it's distracting me from me talking to you guys, giving y'all this game. I was in a zone tonight. I had 30 some of y'all in here, and this bitch just calling. Just keep calling. Now you're calling me. Yeah, it was her. Yep. I called it. That's some wild shit, man. Y'all just sat here and witnessed this shit on some spiritual shit. You're calling me why? Didn't say she left a text from somebody's number. I hope to hear from you soon. Good night. You know, da 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 da, and all this shit. Now you being nice. Why? This is some wild shit, y'all. This is some fucking crazy bullshit. I haven't talked to that bitch in I don't know how long. I don't even think about that aspect anymore. That's true too. You're right. She could be, but I ain't that fucking stupid. These bitches ain't gonna set me up like that. But see what happens is in them quiet nights when the niggas or chicks that they dealing with because everything they do is low vibrational anyway. See, instead, I channel the energy somewhere else to you guys, and I turn inward. It's just wild that she called tonight and texting. Y'all haven't heard me say that shit. If y'all been following who y'all haven't heard me say that in a while. And all of a sudden tonight, when I'm in the zone talking to you brothers, now she's calling, and I'm talking about that very fucking thing. Think about that shit for a minute. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I'm pretty careful, man, with shit. Sometimes, in the past I let my guard down because I have good intentions, and I don't be thinking people be trying to, but I've learned. I'm a vet in the game now, and this bitch don't even know why I even live anymore. 'Cause I'm not in the same area, and I moved out there because I wanted to be closer to my son. That was another thing. Niggas didn't even realize I was in that area of Virginia because I was wanted to be closer to my child. But then she broke that up. It was really no need anymore. I got to move on to other greater pastures. You see what I'm saying? I did all that for my child anyhow. But yeah, man. Like I said, I didn't want to be on here long anyway. And it's just wild. Life is really interesting, man. And I want you brothers to understand that I'm a living witness to that shit. And if y'all enjoyed the content, man, I only had two supporters tonight. One super chat, one cash app, which is pretty fucking pathetic. But I give y'all some beautiful insight, I believe, for you guys. But I don't expect much from brothers as much anymore. Only my regulars. But if y'all enjoyed the content tonight, man, I got this off my chest. I was gonna do a call-in show, but nobody supported it, so I didn't have all night to do that. Uh, so I only wanted to be on here for an hour, and it's been like an hour now. So appreciate it, Don McKee, my man. This is how I know everything is bullshit in these spaces. This is how I already know a lot of niggas are simps. This is another side note. Uh, you got women that come in these spaces now, man, and just regurgitate the same shit that men been saying. No, I mean, no disrespect. We need to hear women on that. I mean, most of these women don't even have husbands. They don't have nobody they act with. They just repeat. But niggas will blow their channels up. Supporting like a motherfucker. But black men don't support each other, man. We just don't. We just don't. Somebody be smart and be like, well, we don't, people just don't support you. I mean, I don't care. I'm not saying it in the sense like, I'm not a YouTuber personality. I don't have these intros. I do have intros, but I don't use them yet like that. But I'm just saying, I already know how to build, but I don't want, I don't, only time I really talk is when I just want to get something off my chest, like tonight or in the morning, whenever I feel. That's why it hits home. But I'm not on here trying to be famous. Shit, man, I've been stuck at 1,750 subs for like months. That shit went down a couple. So I'm saying I ain't tripping off of that shit, man. If y'all fuck with what I'm doing, support. If not, I don't give a fuck. It's a lot when you're a producer and a doer. It's a lot of shit that be revealed to you about people, man. And she probably was listening to my live stream. She probably was one of the ones in here. Yeah, I believe that too, shit. And so I've accepted it. Like I said, it's my few brothers like Mel, DeAndre, uh, Larry. Um, I got KJ, MJ, Mr. A, my regulars, man, Joseph. Um, those are my people that support me like a motherfucker, man. But let me get up out of here. It's all good, bro. I ain't tripping off of that. These little coins, it helps, but it ain't really nothing. But all right, y'all, I gotta get out of here. I gotta work on this other shit before I get too tired. So, but I'll talk to you guys later, man. Till next time, peace.